Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasari Gaur Bhaktavinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. So, yeah, please stop me whenever you have any questions or doubts and we can repeat. So, like I was saying, that this is many years that I came across this understanding of the relationship between is this working? Relationship between health and spiritual practices. To the very point I was feeling that I might, if I mention it, I might minimize the spiritual aspect of the activities. Oh, is it just health benefits? No. So I was very much in doubt. Then I came across some quotes from Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur. So I feel really happy that it is okay. So now I can't find that quote. So I'm asking Bhakti Vikas Maharaj to please help me find that quote. That there are material benefits which we are not aware, but also we won't be minimizing, because obviously ultimately everything comes from the Supreme Lord Krishna. You understand? And even health. So he comes in the form of Dhanvantari to give us health, the knowledge of Ayurveda and health. Right? So everything is interconnected. So I still have a lot inside. I have small doubts, not to mention too much of the health benefits. So I'll need Bhakti Vikas Maharaj to help me remove those doubts. Okay, from Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati's quotes. Any comments on that? Okay, any?
So I would have some questions regarding what you just heard.
I think we should leave that until she comes back on again next Saturday or some other time. Yeah? Because she's the person who went into so much technical detail.
Because I was not able to understand that.
Yeah. So actually she's available personally and she's in our group. So you can contact her and get your answers so we can put it in the group as well. Okay? So yeah, so what we were talking about, manifesting your dreams by following Srila Prabhupada's instruction is reading Krishna book, and our devotees' dreams are to go back to Godhead or to have association with the Supreme Lord and his devotees or entourage. That's our goals, right? Either in the spiritual world or here. So that's why Srila Prabhupada said to read the books at night, and then hopefully we have good dreams and we catch our dreams in the water and we potentize the water. By the way, the potentization, I was seeing it at a very young age, 6 years old, when my mother used to read Ramayana, Mahabharata continuously every day. After Mahabharata is finished, she started Ramayana. Every evening we would have, like Srila Prabhupada mentions in the books, that 50 years ago people would get together in the evening and read from the scriptures or perform drama. So I grew up like that. So every time she would have a gathering, we would have a little cup, or most likely copper cup of water while we are reading, and also rice grains in the hand. People would hold rice grain while we are listening to the katha the whole time, like this. And the water is there. So after the katha is finished, we give the rice grain out to the birds, and the water everybody gets from the cup in the spoonfuls. So we get potentized water, and now after so many years, I understand. So people still do that. So this is an ancient technique of potentizing your water with spiritual potency. So imagine like Mahabharata and Ramayana coming into every cell of your body. So this is what I mean. We are not giving any health regime or health, what do you call it, medical advice. These are forgotten health regimes that enhances our lifestyle. Alright? Anybody else followed that when they were young in India or other places, other cultures? where you go and remember reading, studying? Anyone? What was happening in Christian cultures? Would they recite or read or memorize or tell pastimes or stories? No?
Oh, there's a similar thing with Holy
Please,
Communion.
can you speak?
Yeah, there's a similar thing with Holy Communion
Yes.
where the priest does a prayer and then prays over the bread and the wine. They say it literally turns it into the blood and the body of Christ by the sound vibration in the prayer.
Very good. So it's similar culture. Okay, so what second point that we mentioned the other day was earthing. So what happens is something funny. Somebody told me, reminded me. I make sure I come out on the right side of the bed, and before you put your foot on the bed, we respect Mother Earth. Just like you see people in Bharatnatyam and other Odissi dance, they pay respects to Mother Earth before thumping. So they ask for forgiveness. So similarly, in the Vedic culture, we have a wonderful prayer for Mother Earth before we put our feet. So this is what I heard from Ayurvedic doctor. Before you come out of the bed, you touch your right hand on the earth. Why? Why you say the prayer for Mother Earth? Beautiful prayer. But the amazing thing is, this middle finger is like an antenna. It touches the earth, so you get earthing. Remember, everything is energy. So earthing is grounding. So that is the second reason. That is the health benefit. You touch it. So what happens while we are sleeping? We are actually traveling in ether in many places, many universes, with our mind, with our subtle mind and our dreams or desires. We are out of the body when we are sleeping. So to come back in the body, this would help. Okay, so this is called earthing. So I requested everybody from last week to please go and check in Google. There is so many new articles regarding earthing. One baby would not stop crying until somehow or other they found out that if the mother walked bare feet on the earth outside the ground, the baby would stop crying. And this went on for 2 years. So it is very important to walk bare feet. In fact, I have my couple shoes here. If you want, when you have time, you can see. You can bring them. Can you bring these shoes, please? They are both. They are two different kinds. So this is the modern technology which helps us to bring the ancient sciences. Thank you so much. So these are my indoor shoes, but it has magnet inside. It's amazing. You can look at them. And then when we go outside, people, some from the West, do not like to walk barefoot. Then this is cloth, right? So you can get either bamboo or what is that called? Sek. The seks. They use jute. Yeah. So this is good. There are all kinds of things, but actually, it's Americans who are more forward than us. They are selling all these things in line in USA and England. They are using all these things. So these are all natural material. And this is magnetized shoes, like that. All for earthing, grounding. Okay. There's so much you can find information on that. I won't spend too much, except unless you have any question on that.
If you stay high,
Yeah.
higher than the ground floor, is considered earthly.
Not at all. That is why there is so many diseases. And can you? I should have put my Vata book. Can you show me that Vata book? Yes, it's very artificial. Srila Prabhupada told Vaikuntha Nitai here in Mayapur. Was it Jayapataka Maharaj? Yeah, told Vaikuntha Nitai, what are these pigeonhole apartments here? In Mayapur. It should have more than 2 stories. So this is a Vata balancing book, one of my 3 books that were published, because obviously I had the same issue, staying up late, traveling, computers, cell phones, not enough sleep, anxiety, worry. Then of course I got help. This is under the guidance of Sananda, Dr. Sananda, 7th generation Ayurvedic doctor, and JPS Jayapataka Maharaj disciple. He left his body, this person already, but he personally looked through my book and guided me, and it's amazing. So anybody using those items and living on the higher floor have Vata imbalance. So this book tells you how to ground, and even while you're there are some new techniques that has just come out. You attach it to a wire to your bed and have an earthing system. So it is very important. Earthing, as I said, there is unlimited thing. We can continue talking. Just see, after kirtan, dancing, chanting, we are so high, right? Srila Prabhupada's formula was there in what was mantra rock dance. Stay high forever. These were the first flyers. Stay. So we literally go up very high with our. How scientific is it to have prema dhvani after the dancing and chanting? Prema dhvani means you putting your head to the ground and your limbs, everything. So you immediately grounding. How scientific is that? Isn't that amazing? So that's what I mean. Our process is so scientific that in each and every ritual is 100 times more beneficial than we realize the benefits. So coming back to obeisances, last time we also said about how the Goswamis in Vrindavan faced 1,000 obeisances. So think about it. What are the benefits they get? Actually, it is already in our notes. First of all, it makes you humble, detached, forgiving, and also bodily, you are in shape, right? So all this is very, very scientific. Unless somebody wants to add to it, it is already in the group about all the qualities that you get from paying obeisances. Those are some of the daily activities, but I'm interconnected after because of your question of grounding. Can you hear me? Are you alright on this video chat? Can you hear me? Are you okay in the video chat? Everybody hear me? Okay. Still on, more people coming. So, as I said, what is the system that we are going? What we're going to do, we are doing is step-by-step morning duties when you get up. Now, this is a thing I didn't mention last time, and it is so beautiful, it's so wonderful that we have it in ISKCON. It is called Deity Worship Handbook. Hidden behind the closets, under the pujari's cupboards, in every deity department in 800 temples or 900 temples around the world. Now, this is a gem of a book. Why would you hide it? Only for pujaris and brahmins? No. This, everybody should look it out. Actually, it's on Google. Deity Worship Handbook, which tells you which direction to face for taking bath, for eating prasad, for cleaning your body in the morning, and how many times to wash your hands, and how to wash your hands with what, right? So I could not wait to share this information. It's all there. ABC of spiritual life, how to take a bath. And then last time we talked about, actually it's there in the book also, why first you should wash your face, brush your teeth before you take shower. Many people don't know. It's the West people in the West. Now Indians don't even know. You see in so many streets actually, This may not be Hindus, but the Hindus take up that quality of saying brushing on the street. You know, it's muchi, right? So, in the deity worship handbook, it tells you first brush your teeth. And then last week, we talked about tongue scrapers. Why? There are gold, silver, and copper. What are the purpose? Sunitaji also mentioned, according to your body type, you use those different tongue scrapers. Now, I call it technology, remote control. I call it micro, what is it? Micro remote control for ear acupuncture. See, every part of your body is in your ear. In fact, the body has many points. Just like most of us are already familiar with reflexology. Some people are only familiar with foot reflexology, but no. The reflexology points are everywhere in your body, including your arm. It's amazing. This is thanks to the Chinese therapy because they also have a meridian system. It's very similar. So, this is micro, I call it remote control for the body. Micro, because it's so tiny. In fact, I was hoping, and we had invited, and the doctor had agreed to come. This is Dr. Garuda right here in Mayapur. He does this technique using mustard seed technique. Mustard seeds, they are very tiny, and you put them on your ears or in the arm, on your palm. And these are micro, very tiny points, and it heals your disease or ailments. It's amazing. So we have an expert right here in Mayapur, Dr. Garuda. He does Sujog therapy. Sujog therapy is compared with the holding or your fingers and thumbs. It's amazing. But just because we are not aware, we think, oh, this is a joke. What a crazy thing. Wait till you see. I can't wait to share with you some amazing techniques where you can get rid of your pain in literally 2 to 3 minutes. External use. So, by Krishna's arrangement, I'm meeting therapies from around the world and I'm learning these different techniques. Not that I'm expert at it. Only thing is, I'm aware about these things so we can share that with the people who are interested so they can go deeper in the knowledge. Okay, so that is micro remote control of your body. How do you use it? Self-care. After your tongue scraping, then, okay, we're going back one step. You take your bath. How do you take your bath? Shower is very bad. And to see shower, the negativity of the shower, please go in the website called Research Center. Was it Spiritual Science Research Center? I will have that in the handout, okay? They've done so much research on all these Vedic techniques. Spiritual Science Research Center, it will show you with pictures how bad it is for you taking shower. So what to do? Bucket bath, where you invite all the Ganges in the bucket with the mudras. Ganga, Gomati, Saraswati, Yamuna. Invite all the rivers in the water, right? And that is done with the mudra. And somebody who's doing deity worship, they already know how to do the mudras for inviting the river, especially the people who do yajna. So imagine you taking bath with all these beautiful holy rivers by mantra and mudras. So remember, I advertised the flyer, said mantra, mudras, and mandala. Mandala is so exciting. In fact, if I can have my Diwali book, I'll show you. So as you can tell, I'm so excited to see you all because of your interest. There is so much amazing information to share. So here, this book also has the science behind mandalas. there is such unique science regarding mandalas. So the mandala, I have written in here many benefits and scientific reasons for, we call it rangoli or kolam or mandala. Why do you think we have it at festival? Every Hathi festival we have beautiful mandalas, right? So there is scientific reason. I'm not going to go, but you can purchase this book and read about it, and we're going to talk about it when we come to that point. Right now, we are still at the point of taking a bath. Isn't that true? Yeah. So after bath, in the Bhagavatam, it mentioned 2 to 3 times. 2 times I know for sure. It says, in the Kali Yuga, people think that they have completed their bathing simply by pouring water or whatever rituals they do. It's not called complete. Bath is not complete until what? Any guess? Wonderful, that's the correct answer. Srila Prabhupada mentioned a couple times in the Srimad Bhagavatam, bathing is not complete until you have tilak on your body. Then it is complete. It is part of the ceremony of bathing. So, the tilak, there is a book called by Barbara Brennan. It is called Light of Hands, Hands of Light. Hands of Light. This is a very important book about Reiki, how it started, what it does, how it works. Why am I bringing this? Because we need some scientific evidence, right? But the tilak itself are 12 energy circles. She mentions that. The 12 energy points in our body, which brings in universal energy, that is according to them. But for us, guess what? It's compared to Narayan Kavach and the 6th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam. During the Kavach, you put all the names of Vishnu, so it protects you. So similarly, Om Keshwaya Namaha, Madhvaya Namaha, Govindaya Namaha. So we are inviting the Supreme Lord to reside in these 12 places to deflect the negative energy. So, you know, in the Bhagavatam it says a Vaishnava is considered a walking tirtha. So the word is tirthapad. They are a walking temple. They purify the whole universe, the whole world, simply by their walking. And especially, it says many times about person who wears tilak and kantimala are walking tirtha. So we take everything for granted. But Manushya Nam Sahasretu, out of millions of people, only few people take to bhakti. Brahmande Brahmite Kon Bhagyavan Jiv. Guru Krishna Prasade Bhaya Bhakti Ratavij. So this is very rare opportunity, and Vaishnavas are the saviors of the world, especially if they have tilak and kankibala. So now you see. So that is a part of the ceremony of bathing. But then we come to what? Your clothes. So, very important to wear cotton cloth. But amazingly, because it makes me laugh, Srila Prabhupada mentioned again 2-3 times, one should wear clean clothes. That means not wear the same clothes without washing next day. I mean, this is mind-boggling. How much detail. Because people have tendency like that in Kali Yuga to wear the same clothes. So he says, one should make sure they wear clean clothes. This is amazing, right? So cotton clothes, and that's why when we go on the altar, we wear cotton clothes, you know. But I'm so happy to see many foreigners also regularly wear cotton clothing, you know. So, okay, what next after that? Your clothing, bathing, huh? Eating. Sorry? Eating. No, way. Mangal Aarti time, eating. No, you pay respects to your guru before you come out of the bed even. So let's go back one more step. Okay? Pardon me for that. That is called yoga nidra. You're still in your bed. Remember, I said we are traveling all over the universe. Our mind is going all over. Even before you come out, or if you want to come out of your bed, you're still in the bed, coming back a little bit to your consciousness. So what do? You do yoga nidra. Yoga nidra actually acknowledges every part of your body. So it's not numb. Remember, when we lie down, our body becomes numb. That's why it's very important to have activity, right? Dancing for Mangalarti, chanting, walking, going to the Yamuna, going to Ganga for bathing. That way activates your body and gives you circulation. But before that, cold bath gives you circulation. So we discussed, it's a very common knowledge, having cold bath, which means you won't spend too much time bathing. Quickly invite the Gangas and Yamuna and all the rivers, bathe very quickly. And bathing brings me the cow patty soap. So maybe how we can do that. Yeah, everything's there. So, Sarvatrik Babu gave a seminar on Varnashram, and he said Varnashram starts with cows and land. So how we respect the cow? Just bring me here, this one and the other one. So, we're so fortunate, even though while I was in England, I was using these products. They are made here in Mumbai. But we have this cow pathy, P-A-T-H-Y, pathy, cow pathy. You can look it up. It is so amazing, the products. If you can bring me the saffron. So, these are Panch Tattva. They call it Panch Tattva, but they are Panch Gavya products. Milk, ghee, yogurt, gomutra, and cow dung. If Krishna bathes in these, now we get the opportunity to bathe on all this. It's amazing. It's such beautiful soaps. Right? So they are all different nice scents, and they're the cheapest. In Mayapura, all the soaps you can buy. So if you buy other soaps, they have cow tallow in there, beef tallow, all the products from the body of the calf. No, there is the orange, this one, orange packet. So, yes, okay. So this one, I told you 5 products, right, from the cow, but this is the most unique product. Imagine to be bathing in saffron water. I know we are used to eating saffron sometimes because it's very expensive. But bathing, honestly, I want you to try this before you go home. We'll open it up, wash your hands in here. Anybody has skin rash, immediately you will see the relief. It's amazing. Here we perspire a lot, so you get some rash. Not only that, but it clears your face. So I've been asking them to make a bigger one, because I use this all over my body instead of just the face. So you can pass this on. It's called face wash, saffron face wash. Amazing product. So these are from cow party, so we respect that they are making these products using cow products and stuff. So where are we? Bathing, clothing, yoga nidra. So we wanted to do some time. When we have time, we'll do it. You do yoga nidra on the bed, so it actually activates or acknowledges every part of your body, and then you become active like that. It is very important. It is part of yoga nidra, and we brought it the topic last week, and everybody roared up laughing because we thought it was like Mahavishnu, we lie down and sleep. No, it's actually opposite. What you do is you start from the feet, and it's good if you're lying down on the ground. You can do it any time of the day, and I've heard it after lunch is good time. You can lie down in the ground and then You call out to your toe, I relax my toes, I relax my sole, I relax my foot, I relax my ankles, I relax my leg, I relax my knee. So what you're doing is acknowledging every part of your body. While you're doing that, it actually relaxes. Because they were numb. Remember, you were asleep. It takes less than 5 minutes. And it's good mentally you go to that part of your body, so you actually acknowledge it. This is similar to intentions. Remember when you do Ekadasi, you're supposed to make intention, a vow of how you're going to chant or fast on Ekadasi. Either you're going to drink only water and fast, or you're going to have juices or fruits, or complete fast, or you can eat 3 times. It doesn't matter. It's still considered Ekadasi because you're not taking any grains. So it's very important to make intentions a day before. Why? So the body is prepared. Otherwise it gets shocked, and then you become like, oh, I wish I can eat this. When is Ekadasi going to be finished? I want to eat this. This is what happens. But if your body is trained to do these intentions, you will not feel hungry. And the other thing you can do is increase your japa. The more you chant, the less hungry you will be. And that's the purpose of Ekadasi. What to speak of getting 1,000 times the benefit. Right? So you go through every part of your body, and then as soon as regarding Yoga Nidra, when you finish your whole body, including your eyelids, on your pupils, and you will feel every organ, every part. You can even mention the internal organs if you want. You will feel so relaxed. And then what you do, you pay obeisances to your Guru, to the Supreme Lord Krishna. That is Yoga Nidra. But you can do a couple times in a day if you like, if you get too much stress. But it's very nice to do in the morning like that. And then, of course, we all know about yoga asanas. We mentioned, and Prabhu had a question about Surya Namaskar. Surya Namaskar is considered king of exercise, of all exercise, and king of all yoga. So we will have the poster or in our chat book. So, Surya Namaskar. Once you learn about it, some people can do, actually Swami Ramdev, I've seen it, do 108 times in half an hour. Why is it king of yoga? Because it gives exercise for the whole body, every body and organ. So that's very important. But we haven't learned. I'm so sure the Gurukul boys must be learning that. Right? So this is the natural technique that we do. Surya Pranam. Okay. So I beg your pardon because one thing leads to the next and so much to learn. So Surya Pranam. You have seen local Hindu people. What do? They take lota with water, offer it to the sun god, chanting prayers to the sun god. And Srila Prabhupada mentions many times, if you want good health, pray to the sun god. But there's Surya Pranam, and there's a science. They are standing barefoot on the ground, and you have a lota full of water, and that's how you worship the sun god, by offering Ganges water, chanting mantra. But while you're doing that, here is the scientific part. The sun reflects the light in the water and makes the color of the rainbow. So what happens? That color actually corresponds, that color touches our chakras. So all your chakras of your body gets balanced simply in 1 minute by offering water to the sun god. And your chakra gets balanced because you have the mantra, you have the water which reflects from the sunlight, giving you this beautiful rainbow color, which is nothing than our chakras, color of our chakras. Isn't that amazing? Did anybody know that before? Yes. You knew that? Wonderful. Thank you. Very nice. So you know the Surya Pranam? You know the prayers?
No, no.
Sorry?
I know it's, I learned it from my mother. It's called Om Grane Suryaya Namaha.
Can you speak up, please?
Om Grane Suryaya Namaha.
See how small it is. Om Pranay Suryaya Namaha. So, in order, I'm going to repeat this. Remember, I said we have a prayer for Mother Earth. We have to find a Sanskrit prayer. I recommended that Jeffrey Armstrong, his Prabhupada ex-disciple, he's taken initiation from someone else. Jeffrey Armstrong is teaching very vigorously to New Age people the science of Bhakti Yoga. I think his name, if I'm not wrong, was it Duryodhana? No, might be wrong because I'm mixing up two people. Anyway, he lives in Canada. He is an astrologer, written many books. So in his website, you will try to find. If not, please contact him directly to get this beautiful prayer from Mother Earth. For Mother Earth. Besides that, there is a school in England which is specially teaching Sanskrit. It's called St. James School in London. And it's been there for many years. And they are mostly all Western people. They are not religious. They are not associated with any organization. They purposely want to teach Sanskrit. So there is a graduate. Many people have graduated. And she sings beautiful prayers. She's one of my Facebook friends. I'm trying to remember her name. Something like that. But Gaia something.
Gaia Sanskrit.
Yeah. So you know whom I mean. So you can bring her. She sings beautiful prayers, and we'll bring that out for her. So thank you for sharing that Surya Pranam. And then we talked about a little bit about Surya Namaskar being the king of yogas. It doesn't take long. Why it is very important? Because actually it brings, when you bow down your head, it brings blood to your brain. It's similar to doing headstand. Can you speak a little bit about it? Do you know anything about it? Surya Namaskar.
I'm doing the Surya Namaskar.
Do you? No, like what is it called? Yeah.
Yes.
The 12 exercises.
Speak more.
12 exercises.
The Surya Namaskar, well, it's a full body exercise, that's what I know. And
Do you do that?
sometimes, not regularly,
Uh-huh.
but it balances, and you can say after waking up. After waking up, if you do that exercise, after bathing and all the routine, it balances and opens all the whole body. Because when
Opens
we
the chakras and channels.
yes, and because when we are sleeping, we are all just in one place for 7-8 hours, hardly moving. So when you wake up, it just wakes up your mind, your body. That's how it is. That's all I know.
Yes.
And mainly, we have to face east. That's very important. You can do it in the morning, you can do it in the evening as well. But in the evening, you have to face towards the west, where the sun is. That's what my teacher taught me. And that's the main thing. And main thing is, as when we see Surya, we should see Surya Narayan.
Yes.
So it reminds us of Krishna.
That's the whole idea. Mother Earth, actually I mentioned 5 devtas. In the morning, we actually worship, we remember all this, and they're all connected with Krishna. Right? So Mother Earth, Mother Earth, then Bhumi, she's the wife of Lord Vishnu. Surya Narayan is Narayan himself. Yeah? And then we take a bath, invite all the Ganges, all the rivers. Goddesses, these rivers are goddesses. Then we invoke their names, their mantras, and then don't forget, right after doing Surya Namaskar, Pranam, what you do is actually do sun gazing. And our Brihat Sloka Prabhu mentioned last time that you start off with just 10 seconds in the first time, then increase it.
10 seconds each day.
Each day 10 seconds, you increase it. That's how you start off. After that, you keep increasing. And in fact, I've been practicing it for quite a while now. For last 2 weeks, honestly, I must tell you, I'm not feeling hungry. And this is like unbelievable. My friends are worried. Why isn't she eating? Yet I'm doing double the work. I got up at 2:30 to cook all this because I went to bed at 9 or 10. I was tired. This is unbelievable. It's true. I'm experiencing it. Just by sun gazing, you get so much energy. Don't feel hungry. There is an ex-Navy officer. His name is Gene Decote. He's so knowledgeable. He talks a lot about Vedic, but he's from America. He's been in the Army, Navy, Secret Service, everything. So he does sun gazing for hours. He talks about all these things. So please take that opportunity of sun gazing. While we're talking, this is a health seminar.
Prabhu
Yes?
said that we can do it during the first hour.
Very
not
good.
After.
Yeah.
After the sun comes out, when you see the light, you have 1 hour. Don't
Yes.
do it now. It
Yeah,
said it
you
will
should do it up
damage.
to 10. 10 in the morning you can do it, because after that, what I've heard is the let's say the time changes, like the water time is there, pitta and stuff like that.
But the sun is hotter, Prabhu, not 10. 8 is even good
No,
enough.
I'm not talking about sun gazing. I'm talking
Oh.
about Surya Namaskar.
Oh, okay, okay.
But sun gazing says we have 1 hour when the light comes. So don't do it now, don't do
Yeah,
it till
because
10 o'clock, just 1 hour, but we can do it in the evening also. Before going down, the last hour we can gaze. Look, and he said 10 seconds each day. So next day we do 20 seconds. The third day, 30 seconds. And the average is 10 minutes. But you need to go slowly, slowly, slowly. But he said, please don't do it outside of the first hour and the last hour. Don't do it
First hour
during
from
the day.
the sunrise.
Yeah, first hour from the sunrise and the sunset. You do this,
Last hour.
what do we call this? Sun gazing. Alright? And now we are very honored to have Abhiram Prabhu here. Welcome. He's studied very intensely many subjects. Can you please introduce yourself? Abhiram, can you come here? We are recording. Mangi. Abhiram, our camera is over on that side. Please, can you? We are very honored to have Abhiram Prabhu. He is serving many devotees for many years in many countries. In many countries. He is so expert. In fact, he helped me remove blockages for many years. Here, and he reads your body. He actually listens carefully without us knowing. The pain is here, but he knows the point may be somewhere in the wrist. My pain will be in the upper arm, but he knows the point. So I'm amazed. Of course, he's very, very heavy, hard love. But he said, no pain, no gain. So I said, Prabhu, please, I'm 70. He said, okay, you know what they do in England? Or in other countries, they put a muffler in their mouth. So neighbors cannot hear the screaming. I said, no, I don't want your technique. All I want is adjustment, right? Huh? He does acupressure, which is painful, but for me, I opted for adjustment, so I don't scream. Okay, so these are anybody. You protect yourself, protect your aura before you go out. It's even like visualization. All these are very important. Affirmation, visualization, intention, and protection of your aura, because we are among many, many people with different energies. So we know. See, look, he's confirming. We have to protect our aura, and how do we do that? Of course, we are very knowledgeable that Hare Krishna mantra can do everything. And I gave you the idea about the tilak of how Reiki people also say how it protects us. But there is a lot more in the way of affirmation, intention, visualization you can do for enhancing our spiritual health as well. And next time we will discuss more on that, because that's a very important topic for everybody. But I wanted to leave you today with a very enlightening, interesting story. How many of you do Gayatri? Can you raise your hand, please? So many Gayatri? Yeah? Gayatri? Do you do Gayatri? See? So many. So, he was talking about Nabi, and there is a whole Nabi Chikitsa. It's called Chikitsa, means regime of Nabi Shastra, means the belly button. And you were saying, hey, this is funny, a tiny little belly.
I want to understand.
Yeah, so it has the area here has 72,000 nerve ending. So that's why when you do Gayatri, especially men, this is new that Srila Prabhupada gave women the Gayatri. So when the man does Gayatri, the 2 Gayatri is supposed to done standing up, morning and afternoon one. Okay? And the example, why? You stand halfway in the water, and there is the water actually nourishes the 72 nerve endings. That is the reason of doing Gayatri in Ganga. You can see Krishna and Akrura living Vrindavan, and they stopped to do Gayatri in the water, Yamuna. And this is the reason that you submerge yourself in the water and do your Gayatri, and these 72,000 nerve endings get balanced. So, this is a very important science, which I will share with you next time with the Mataji from Spain. Her name is Yashoda Priya. She's got a whole encyclopedia of these ancient techniques, by also new one by some doctor in Europe. And she got this whole book with her. And what she does to get rid of heat from her body and cured Lyme disease just by this water remedy on the navel. We'll talk next time on that. You see? So these are all ancient techniques and technology that we have forgotten. Okay? So try and find the mudras for inviting the rivers into your bathing water. Every pujari should know them, because we invite holy rivers. This is the revival of our memory from DT Worship Handbook. Right? And how beneficial it is. So thank you very much, and thank you for your kind attention. Apologies for length and going over time, but it seems like you enjoyed it. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. All glories.